Hey, man, we got to fire Bob.
We got to fire Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, I think you're right. It is time.
You said that really quickly, though, right? Like, where you seemed really excited about firing Bob. This is a somber occasion, Ben.
I mean, for Bob, yeah, okay. I mean, a lot of people who listen to our show will be upset. But, dude, I've been waiting for this for a long time, man. I don't know that he was ever really right, and I really am ready to move on. Yes.
You've been waiting for this for a long time. He's only been on the job for like 2 years.
What are you talking about? He's been on the job for 5.
Wait.
Oh,
you mean that, Bob?
no, what?
What?
I don't what are you talking about? No, I didn't mean that, Bob. You meant that, Bob.
I mean Bob Melvin, Ben. Who are you talking about?
I was talking about Bob Melvin also. Really didn't think he was good for the Padres when they hired him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because,
Yeah.
because Bob's here to stay, man. I hope you know that.
We'll see.
Bob, what are your thoughts on this?
I was Bob before Bob Melvin was cool.
That you were, man. That you were.
Welcome to Giant Cocktails, where the baseball is mid, but the cocktails are elite. Here are your hosts, Ben and Matthew Henry.
Welcome to another episode of Giant Cocktails, episode 332, Emergency Podcast Edition.
Whoop.
That's right, the sirens are blaring because today, Ben, while I was in a meeting at work, Buster Posey decided to fire Bob Melvin, and so now we have to be here to talk about it. Because how often does a manager get fired at the Giants? Apparently every couple of years.
Every 2 years, so it seems like, yeah.
Well, Ben, did you know that Mike Yastrzemski collected 332 singles during his Giants career? 112 of them under Bob Melvin.
Well, that's scarily close to 1/3. 111 is 1/3 of 333.
Yeah, that would have been perfectly if they just one more game, one more hit. Yeah. Mike Yastrzemski got one more hit. Yeah.
Enough with the banter. Let's talk cocktails.
Yeah, let's talk cocktails because we got to get into it.
What are you drinking, Matthew?
Bob, I'm going with an old favorite. I'm going with an old fashioned because, what do you do when you got to talk about somebody getting fired? You just got to whip together a quick cocktail. So I got an old fashioned going. That's what I'm drinking today.
What are you drinking, Ben?
Bob, I'm drinking something that I'm calling gin and ginger beer.
Because you don't have time to think of a cocktail name when you're jumping on.
Yeah, we'll tell you what's in it at the end of the show.
The end of the show, exactly. And today is Monday, September 29th, as we record this podcast. Maybe the only time in Giant Cocktails podcast history that we have recorded on a Monday.
I'm not sure about that, but okay.
Okay, I'm going with it.
All right,
it's
sure.
Been a long time.
We
It's
recorded
been a long
on all
time.
kinds of weird nights during the playoff series.
Okay, that's true. You mean the one time we were in the playoffs?
The one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not under Bob Melvin, by the way.
No, under Gabe Kapler.
Gabe Kapler, manager of the year. That's right. What were we going to talk about today? Well, we're going to talk about one thing. Bob Melvin getting fired.
Yeah.
Bob's dead, Ben.
Bob's dead? Oh, Bob. Oh, first of all, Matthew, nobody's dead. Nobody died.
Kind of feels that way.
Second of all, stop doing that to me, man. I keep getting excited. Can we just go with can we just say Bomel or last names or something?
Are you drunk?
No, Bob, I'm not drunk. I just don't like you.
Oh. Okay, let's move on. Ben, what was your reaction when you woke up today and saw that Bob Melvin had been fired? Because I know you sleep in really late.
What? Oh. Well, actually, I didn't see it until after I finished editing the podcast. And for some reason, I just really wanted to put a lot of extra work into it. sometimes I just get like, I go down these rabbit holes where I'm just sort of like, I have to figure out like why this sounds this way. Anyway, that happened to me today. And then when I finally published the whole thing, I went and looked at the news, and there it was. Giants part ways with Bob Melvin. And I said, Matthew was right. And then I texted you.
Wait, you said what? You said what?
I said, Matthew was right.
Oh, yes. I like hearing that. Okay.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's like, you've been right a lot the last few days.
I've been. I'm on a roll.
You are on a roll. Not about them making the playoffs, but everything else. Yes. And so I was not surprised because you kind of, you were like, I'm not sure, which means I think that, yes, he will be fired and he should be fired. And, apparently that was the vibes. So honestly, I was not surprised. I wasn't surprised. Even though they had renewed the contract, but we even said way back then, look, folks, just because he got his contract renewed doesn't mean he can't be fired.
Exactly. We said that from the very beginning. And I hope you all heard that because we were like, just slow your roll, guys.
Exactly.
Don't get your panties in a wad.
Yeah.
Bob Melvin can still be fired. It's only like $4 billion.
That's right. Bob Melvin got an extra $4 million and you still got what you wanted.
Win-win.
I don't know why you wanted it so badly. I really don't think it's really, I don't.
Well, okay, so that was my reaction. We talked about this yesterday.
Yeah.
In the previous episode, was that, I don't think we had a real strong opinion on whether Bob Melvin should be fired. But in retrospect of 24 hours, I'm going to say that, yeah, I'm in favor of it. Because it is time to move on. It's time to at least, you can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results.
I mean, that's what Buster said, apparently.
He did.
Yeah,
And
that's what he said. He said it would be folly to go into next year thinking that you're going to have different results doing the same things. And which I thought was really ironic because I'm like, that's literally Bob Melvin. Like, you are describing Bob Melvin. Like, what Bob Melvin does is every day writes out the same lineup card. He goes to the same guys at the same point in the game, right? And if they have a bad stretch, he just puts his head down and he powers through it. For 8 weeks, for 10 weeks, for a whole season. He will do that. And so, yeah, and Buster was like, no, I don't want any more of that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm convinced too, right? Like, yeah, okay, yeah, time to move on.
we're on board. And I will say, or I'm actually going to ask you, do you know what his overall managerial record was with the Giants?
I do.
And do you know what was significant about that overall record?
It can be referred to by a phrase coined by Matthew Henry.
This is correct. Bob Melvin was the epitome of homeostasis.
Yeah, but I think Farhan Zaidi had a lot to do with that.
Okay, sure. You could blame the man that, kick him while he's in, 2 graves ago. But 161 and 163 is 2 games under 500, which is homeostasis. Bob Melvin played the part. He managed 2 mediocre teams and got us homeostasis after 2 years.
He was homeostatic. What can we say?
Exactly. One of the things, reading the articles of the insiders, including the Giants insider, Alex Pavlovich, he mentioned in his article today that multiple Giants players said analytics is lacking. And we know that, when Buster came in, he moved the analytics department away in the clubhouse. He renovated and moved them away and all that. But he kept saying that analytics was still an important part of baseball. Was he lying to us? Because the players are saying, we're not getting a lot of analytics.
I mean, I think Buster said what he believes, which is it's important. It's part of it. But what it sounds like is Buster doesn't care about it. It's not his passion. It's not a thing that he really wants the Giants to nail. And Bo Mel, being a dinosaur, also didn't care about it. So one has to wonder who was the person driving the analytics with the San Francisco Giants. I know they fired like all their head guys. Like after Zaidi left, so did all of the top guys on the analytics department. So I'm guessing that this department was probably an afterthought. And when a department is an afterthought, it doesn't perform well. So yeah, like I'm not surprised by this at all.
But does it make you angry? Because it kind of pisses me off.
Oh no, it makes me extremely angry.
Because you know the team that really gets into analytics and is doing it better than anyone else?
I do know that team. Yes.
Yeah. The Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yeah. You didn't.
The team that we're chasing.
Stop.
In
Okay.
the National League West.
Okay. We get it. The Dodgers are good at analytics. All right. Stop. Like the Dodgers are good at getting to the playoffs. So what? Okay. Can you just stop talking about the Dodgers? Dodgers. That's all you ever talk about. Just shut up.
I'm just saying that whatever manager we bring in next, it doesn't matter if we're still ignoring something so key to today's baseball as analytics. And so Buster Posey has a big hire on his hands now. And it's got to be the right hire because most, pobos and general managers, they only get one shot at naming their own manager. And if you're not going to bring in somebody that believes in analytics, then we're just doing the same old stuff with a different guy.
I absolutely agree.
And I will say, I am not a Gabe Kapler apologist by any means, but the Giants won 107 games with analytics as a key component of what they did. And so I feel like that should be something that is paid attention to because every good baseball club in the major leagues now is embracing analytics. And yeah, it didn't happen when Buster was a player, but things evolve and we have way more information now and we should be taking advantage of that.
Yeah. I mean, you need somebody to run that department who is passionate and who is going to do it with absolute ferocity, but you also need executive championship. And I don't know that you have that. So hopefully they get that from whoever the manager is that they hire is somebody who expects an elite analytics team. Because if you don't have that, you're just not going to have it. And yeah. And it's pretty clear to me that like the San Francisco Giants, they gave it the lip service and that's all they did. And it's hurt them to the point where San Francisco Giants players are saying they want more of it. Okay, the players are asking for more analytics. Okay? Like, they're the group that is the second least likely to ask for analytics after 75-year-old men. Like, that's it. And so if they're asking for it, then you're clearly not delivering enough.
Well, Ben, the next step is who replaces Bob Melvin.
I need a job.
Okay, but you're probably not one of the top candidates. One of the people who is a top candidate and who in an interview with John Shea of The Standard said that he would be open to having a conversation with with Buster Posey about the managerial position is Bruce Bochy.
He said that?
Is this somebody that he said that? It actually just popped up on my screen just now. That Buster Posey told John Shea that he would be open to having a conversation about the Giants. And that he's currently sorting things out after his 3 seasons in Texas.
Okay. Let's do a little quick role play here. You're Bruce Bochy.
Okay.
I'm Buster Posey. Ready?
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
I ring you up. Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Hey, Boch. It's Buster.
Yeah. Hey, Buster.
Hey, so, we just fired Bomel. And
oh, did you? I didn't notice.
Yeah, sure, Boch. Anyway, so we've got this opening, and you were the first guy I thought of.
I'll take it.
Well, take what?
The job. Thanks for offering it.
No, I was hoping that you would help us, that you would be on the search committee, maybe be like the chairman of the committee, kind of like, get the group fired up for the weekly meetings, and then like be there for a couple of key interviews. Just help us find the right guy. That's what
Buster,
I can't.
Buster, me and Ron Wotus, we're gonna come back and we're gonna bring us back to our glory.
That never happens, Boach. Like, never in the history of the world has that happened. I don't want my one hire to be my
Buster, I've won more World Series than you have.
Right. I guess.
4. I need one for the thumb, Buster. One for the thumb.
Yeah. Wait. I can't. Bad connection. Click.
So you're saying no on the Buster, on the Bruce Bochy thing?
I'm saying no on the Bruce Bochy. Just no. Like, come on, people. Like, what is this? How lazy is this? Like, come on. Is it like when you're fantasizing about stuff? Is this the kind of stuff that you think up? Oh, who should be the Giants manager? Oh, the last guy who won all the World Series. Like, come on, man. Like, be more original. Next thing you know, you're going to be saying that you want Dusty Baker.
Which is another name that has been brought up by Alex Pavlovich, of all people.
Well, he mentioned it on the show that other people said it. Like, yeah, Pavlovich isn't.
But, so this is the same thinking that got us into the Bomo mess, because we had an opportunity to get someone like Stephen Vogt, who has led the Guardians into the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't want that. Like, I don't like. I'm almost to the point where, like, if he has any history and any connection to the San Francisco Giants at all, don't want him. Don't want him. Like, do not bring that person to me, because I'm going to just think that you're bringing them to me because you want me to feel that nostalgia. And I know there was a really strong need for that after the just sort of like chemical, clinical plasticity of the Farhan Kapler era. But, like, that didn't work. In fact, it just is kind of the same. Got us the same thing. What we need is we need a genius. We need to find somebody new that nobody else has. We need a Stephen Vogt, but it can't be him because he's already got a job. I'm telling you, Matthew, sometimes people late in life, they switch careers and they become amazing and awesome. I really think I should interview for the job.
I would back you. I'd back you only because I could probably get really good.
Yeah, we probably have to cancel the show, though. Oh, we get to fire Bob! No. Okay. It's probably not. I'm probably not the right choice. I'll stick to software engineering or teddy bear sales.
Well, what kind of manager would you like? Because I agree with you. I don't think there should be someone that's. I don't want to retread. I think this is the time now to bring in someone new with new ideas, new energy, a coaching staff that will actually want to coach, that will be working with outfielders on where to throw the frickin' ball, be working with our base running to make sure that they know that when the infield fly rule's in effect. I think these are things that we need to really focus on. I mean, the details matter, and it seems like we got these. I'm just tired of these old school coaches that just like, I was spitting on curveballs before you were even born, son. I feel like we need a new group, a new energy. And so I don't know who that would be, but I think we need to take a chance on someone that can motivate players and hold them accountable and utilize the new analytics of today's games. So we need someone that can relate to people, but also knows the modern baseball in the way it's played today. That's what I want. I don't know who that is, but that's what I want. Who do you want?
Who do I want? Oh, okay. Well, first of all, wonderful Bob Melvin accent that you did in there. Spitting on those curveballs before we were born. That was amazing.
Thank
What do I want? Yeah, no, I mean, I want a guy who's going to look out onto the field and see the crap that's going on and not just be like, well, they're pros, they'll work it out. You know, like, I want them to see a problem and address it aggressively. Like, you know, one of the things that I really liked about the Kapler era was that they had 17 coaches, was that they had a ton of people specializing in every area of the game and providing the input that the players needed to get better every day.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
So that's what I want. I want a grinder who's going to do the homework, a.k.a. the analytics. Like, I want them to say, like, why did we lose 15 out of 16 at home? What's going on? I want somebody who's going to be proactive and try to change things. Like, when you've lost 7 in a row at home and you're pissing the playoffs away, maybe you should play the next 3 games like they're Game 7 of the World Series. Just to change the trajectory, to change the mindset, to grind out a win, even if it costs you your entire bullpen. Right? Like, stop going out there doing the same darn thing every day and watching your team play bad baseball and think today it's going to be different. That's what I want. I want a team that's going to grind. More importantly, I want a coaching staff that does shirt balls, like watching videos, looking for tells. Like, I want them to walk into the analytics room and see all of the wonks cry because they're like, oh no, the hitting coach is here again. He's going to give me a horrible project and I'm just going to die because I got so much work. That's what I want. I want them to be excited to talk to those nerds. I want them to be pulling more information out. I want some of that Silicon Valley 996 energy.
Yes, 996.
Yeah.
Lots of numbers. I like it.
Yeah, beat China. Wait, sorry, no, sorry. I've been trying to get back into that mindset, and it's like, I gotta get all frothy, and I'm sorry, I let that.
996 energy, Ben. It's
it's horrible. Do that if you're, but you know what though? Like, what that means, by the way, is that you work from 9 to 9, 6 days a week. But you know what? I don't think that's enough if you're a baseball manager or a coach.
Well, because they play 7 days.
Yeah, well, they play 6 days a week-ish. 6.5, 6 3/4.
But if you're on a coaching staff, you don't get to take that day off.
No, correct. And like, it should be 18 hours, 20 hours. It should be 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. But, you know, like, and I would imagine that you're doing that because you love the game and this is the profession that you want to have. I want those people. That's what I want.
Okay. Well, Pavlovich said that the fans, which I would count you and me as in that category.
That is the point of this show. That's why we don't ever say anything like insightful and we don't have any insider information and people call us inane.
Yes, well, Pavlovich says that fans want someone they can like. Do you want someone they can like?
Okay, Alex, first of all, don't speak for me. Okay. And second of all, yes, if I do want somebody I like Matthew.
But you know what makes me like people, especially managers?
I have an idea.
Is when they win.
Yeah, me too.
I like winners, Alex. Okay, yeah. And if Gabe Kapler had followed up at his 107 win season with a few 90+ win seasons, I'd be all in on Gabe Kapler. That's just me.
Yeah. If we were just finishing our 4th season in a row of our playoff run, or of like our 4th season of 5th season, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th season of making the playoffs under Gabe Kapler. Yeah, I'd like Gabe a lot. I would think Gabe was great. I would wait on bated breath for his next review of some backwater restaurant where he does a voiceover.
Or bourbon and his finely coiffed beard.
Correct. Yes, absolutely. If they made the playoffs every year. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's what I want. I want a winner, Bob. I mean, Alex.
Wow. Hey, idea. I don't know how long Alex is going to do this insider thing, but like, if you're really into this 3-person thing, maybe he would like. He seems like a guy who likes cocktails, and like, like we would be like, "Hey, Alex, what do the Padres say?" And
he'd be like, "The Padres suck," and we'd be like, "Yeah, Alex."
Yeah, well, he doesn't say it like that. He'd be like, "The Padres suck."
No, he'd be like, "The Padres are not good at this particular moment."
Yeah. So anyway, that's what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? We could make it a double Bob offing.
Bob's here to stay, man. Bob owns us. I hope you know that.
Are we just figments of his imagination?
Yes, we're in a simulation, and Bob is the actual.
Bob is the one running it. Okay. But
not Bob Melvin. Bob Melvin is off. He's somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wish him the best. I'm disappointed it didn't work out. It's interesting how when you see a manager from the outside and you think, wow, they're good. And then when you see them from the inside, you're like, oh, wow, they've got problems. And, I think Bob, I will still stand by this. I think if you give Bob a great team, he's a great manager.
Well, sure. And ultimately, I would say 90% of a manager's success is due to the players that they manage.
That's right. And who's responsible for getting those?
Yes, that's true. The GM and the hobo. Yes, absolutely. So there is some blame to be spread around. Bob Melvin got the blame because someone had to, and it wasn't going to be Buster.
Well, I mean, no hobo should ever be fired after 1 year. Right? Like never. That should never happen.
And let's not forget, I mean, Bob Melvin was not Buster's hire, right?
Yeah.
And so now Buster gets to pick the guy that he wants and ride or die with this guy. So this hire is an important hire, and it will be interesting to see and hear all the names that come out. And I imagine it's going to be a pretty quick turnaround because the season's done, and unless you're somebody who's in the playoffs right now, you're going to want to bring in somebody quickly. So I would say within the next month we're gonna know, right?
Oh, yes, yeah. I would say within the next month. By
Halloween, we will know.
I think shortly after the end of the World Series, at the latest. I'm excited about it. I'm like, yeah, okay, we're gonna find the final piece to put into Buster's puzzle. And then we'll know, like, this is it. This is what we're going to see for the next 4 years, and we'll see how it goes. And it gives us something to do during the off season. Yay!
That's right. Yay! All right, something to talk about. Well, there might be another emergency pod.
That's right. They might have another emergency pod. Who needs the stupid playoffs? We have a 30 home run hitter, Matthew, and a fired manager. Life's pretty good.
Life's pretty good.
Isn't it time for the booze, boys?
Sure, Bob. Yeah, let's wrap this thing up.
What are you drinking, Matthew?
Bob, I'm drinking an old-fashioned. Okay, it's a classic riff. I got a demerara gum syrup going in there. I got 2 ounces of bourbon. I like mine a little sweeter, so 3/4 ounces of demerara gum syrup. 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. Put all those into a mixing glass with ice. Give it a good mix. Strain it into a rocks glass with a big chunk. Express some orange peel oil over it. Drop the orange peel into the drink. Add a Luxardo cherry. And you have one of the best cocktails ever made. That's what I'm drinking, Bob. The old fashioned.
That's a tasty cocktail. What are you drinking, Ben?
Thank you for asking, Bob. That's very kind of you. Hey, Bob. I just want you to know it's just all for the show. Right? Like, we're bros. Right? You believe me, right?
This is what happens when we let Ben drink too much.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that as a yes. All right. Bob, today I am drinking a cocktail that I think I called a gin and ginger beer. So how do you make it? Well, this recipe's pretty complicated, folks. So you might going to just want to wait for the show notes to come out or refer to the show notes, and then you can copy them from there. So just enjoy the dulcet tones of my whiny voice as I recite the recipe. You're going to take a highball glass. You're going to put ice in it. Hey, if you want, throw some free-floating brandied cherries in there. I did like 7. Then pour in some gin, and then take some ginger beer and pour that on top. And that's how you make the gin and ginger beer. And that's what I'm drinking tonight, Bob.
That's a tasty cocktail.
It's the best cocktail I've had in 2 days. Absolutely. Oh, and that's a wrap. We will be back. We don't know. We don't know. It could just be at any time, apparently. But we will most definitely be back on next Monday, when we will be talking about something related to 2025. If you can't wait that long, though, to get your fix, feel free to reach out to us on the social medias. You can find us everywhere under the username Giant Cocktails. If you want to leave us a comment, you can do that at Spotify or YouTube, where you can also like and subscribe. Don't forget, you can also rate us on Apple Podcasts and
Bob Melvin.
Wow, that's right. He read my mind. Matthew, it was great talking Bob Melvin's firing with you. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers, my friend. Cheers, Bob.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye! Hey, Melvin, can you turn off the lights?
Thank you for listening to the Giant Cocktails Podcast. Until next time, bottoms up.
When we go off script and things are so different, my brain just locks up.
Yeah, you were just locked up. You were locked up.
I didn't even know what I was supposed to say at that point.
Hey, but you got Bob Melvify.
Yes, Bob Melvin. Gonna listen to that.
Should we go daily?
No.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to do
it. Not in a million years.
I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Okay.
See what you say.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I mean, listeners, do you think we should go daily? Listeners, would you rather have us go daily or go do a video podcast every now and then? Like, we would still, record it. It wouldn't be live, okay? We're not getting on. I'm sorry, we're not doing a stream to 3 people. That is not happening. Okay. But we will record ourselves and then put our faces on YouTube. Which is worse than choose the other? And let us know on Spotify or YouTube.
Tell them Bob sent you.